Welcome to Bedtime Stories with CrispySkates. And we are picking up where we left off last stream with The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. Take 3. All right. They fell a twittering among themselves once more, and this time their intoxicating babble of violet seas, tawny sands, and lizards haunted the walls. Restlessly, the rat wandered off once more, climbed into the slope of the rose gently from the north bank of the river, and they lay looking towards the great ring of the downs that barred his vision further southwards. His simple horizon hitherto, his mountains of the moon, and his limit behind which lay nothing he had cared to see or to know. Today, to him, gazing south with a newborn seed stirring in his heart, the clear sky over their long, low outline seemed to pulsate with a promise. Today, the unseen was everything. The unknown, the only real fact of life. On the side of the hills was the snow and the real bank. On the other lay the crowded and colored panorama that his inner eye was seeing so clearly. What lay beyond, green, leaping, and crested, what the sun had bathed coasts along which white villas glittered against the olive woods, what quiet harbors thronged gallant shipping bounds for the purple island of wine and spice, islands set low in languorous waters. He rose, descended river wards once more, then changed his mind and sought the side of the dusty lane. There lying, buried in the thick, cool under hedge of the tangle that bordered it, he could muse on the metal road and all the wondrous world that it led to, on all the waterways, too, that might have trotted it before, in the unfortunes and the adventures that they had gone to seek for around unseeking, out there beyond and beyond. Footsteps fell on his ear, and the figure of the once walked somewhat wearily came into view, and he saw that the rat was a rat. Let's change the page. Hi, welcome to the CrispySkates Show. And was very dusty rat. The wayfarer, as he reached him, slotted his gesture of the courtesy that had something foreign about it, hesitated in a moment, with a pleasant smile turned from the track and sat down by the side of the cool herbage. Hi, Ari. It's nice to meet you. He seemed tired, and the rat let him rest unquestioned, understanding and something of what was in his thoughts, knowing too the value of all the animals attached at the times to where mere silent companionship, then wearily muscles slacken the minds of the marker's time. Hi, Lucas Cotts. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. I hope it makes you sleepy. At least for this part. Not later. Don't sleep later. No, just like okay. The wayfarer was lean and keen-featured, and somehow bowed his shoulders. His paws were thin and long, his eyes much wrinkled at the corners, and he wore small gold ears in his neatly set, well-shaped ears. His knitted jersey was a faded blue, and his breeches, patched and stained, were based on a blue foundation, and his small belongings that he carried were tied up in a blue cotton handkerchief. When he had rested a while, the stranger sighed and snuffed in the air and looked about him. Oh, thanks for the likes, you guys. That was the clover, that warm whiff on the breeze, he remarked. And those are the cows we hear cropping the grass behind us and blowing softly between the mouthfuls. There is a sound of the distant woodland. This river runs somewhere close by, for I hear the call of the Morin, and I see by your build that you're a freshwater mariner. Everything seems asleep, and yet going on all the time. It is a goodly life that you lead here, friend. No doubt the best in the world, if only you are strong enough to lead it. Yes, it is the life, the only life to live, responded the water rat dreamily, without his usual wholehearted conviction. I did not say exactly that, replied the stranger cautiously, but no doubt it is the best. I've tried it and I know. And because I've just tried it, 6 months of it, and I know it's the best, here I am, I footsore and hungry, tramping away from it, tramping southward, following the old call back to the old life, the life which mine and will not let me go. Kashmir, how are you? It's nice to meet you. You guys, this kid's a really cool rapper, by the way. Is this then yet another of them? Mused the rat. And where have you just come from? He asked. He hardly dared to ask where he was bound for. He seemed to know the answer too well. Nice little farm, replied the wayfarer briefly. Up along at that direction, he nodded northwards. Never mind about it. I had everything I could want, everything and anything to expect of life, and more. Here I am, glad to be here at the same time, though glad to be here. So many miles on the road, so many hours nearer to heart's desire. His shining eyes held fast to the horizon, and he seemed to be listening for some sound that was wanting from that inland acreage. Vocal as it was with the cheerful music of pasture and farmyard. You are not one of us, said the water rat. Not yet a farmer, nor even I should judge of this country. Right, replied the stranger. I'm a seafaring rat, I am, and the port originally hail is the Constantinople, though I'm sort of a foreigner too, in the manner of speaking. Brookie! Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys, if y'all are sleeping. My best friend's here. That just made me really excited. We used to read together. Let's see, where are we? Right, replied the stranger. I am a seafaring rat, and the port of originally hail of Constantinople, though I'm a sort of foreigner there too, and the mariner in the manner of speaking. You will have heard the Constantinople from a fair city and an accident and glorious one too. And you may have heard of with 60 ships and how his men rode up through the streets and all the canopies of their honor with purple and gold, and how the emperor and empress came down. All right, you guys, I have a tiny sleeper. Hi, Happy Hernandez. We're gonna cut it a little early tonight. You guys, my bestie joined. That was so exciting for me. I'm so happy you're here. Bestie, Cashmere, Happy Hernandez, Lucas, and Ari. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed night until tomorrow night, and it won't be this late.